Best record for any team on Christmas. An hour. Leonard unable to hit. Ball flings it down the floor. Williamson on the... Already in this first quarter. Had 31 on Christmas Day a season ago. Nice. Adams the easy... Goran Dragic into the game for Miami. Nico Med. There's the first 2-3. Redick volleyed it off the hardwood. But Dragic the flick ahead and Achua. How about... The Heat are plus 16 since Dragic has come as Williamson just bam on that end of the floor. So don't want to compare him to him because obviously it's a long way to go. But Henley puts it in. Plus them new personalities. Miami a 16-3 run here as
games in Memphis. Issues with the NCAA ended up just announcing in mid-December of last year he would.
6'3", 6'4", great upper body strength, a proven scorer, came from the Pelicans as their second leading scorer. When he had the opportunity to start, he'll attack the basket, and if you're not going to guard him off the dribble, he'll go all the way.
Klay Thompson, Wiggins' role changes. He goes from being normally the number 3 option offensively to now the number... As Middleton with his first bucket of the night. Here's Wiseman. Pushing home a 3. How about this?
Now remember no training camp. Game 2.
Curry and Wiggins right now just 1 for 7 in this game. You look at the moves that the Bucks did in the offseason. You talked about letting Robin Lopez gains a 3 for team in 5 NBA seasons. He's got some skill. Middleton.
You say he's the total package, Dave. He gives you the 3. He can go to the basket. He's an excellent stamina. See, they're back in this 2-3 zone again, and he's on the back side, on the right side, on the double team side. Man just, stepped back and never recovered himself.
Mulder, that's one of the reasons he's playing, because the Warriors, it's crazy to say the Warriors don't have a lot of great three-point shooters, but that's the case this year.
But we've got to continue to work at that end. We got into the bonus too quickly, too many fouls.
Teams at the defensive end and be physical, and then offensive rebounding. You have to work hard.
Milwaukee native. Here's Augustine off the Giannis. Yeah, did not play the other night with a calf injury. And their loss to Boston was way in the lane and score against.
Now, got to get the easy ones.
Wanamaker season played 6 years.
Just like Steve said, and tried to become a better, a more physical defensive team off the dribble. Not
Middleton, great NBA Finals, the most since Boston went for a decade straight from 1957 to 1966. First triple of the game. So 10 points now for Steph perimeter, now taking it deep.
He really sounded off at the referee that he got that.
Finishes home a 3-pointer. Fourth-year player out of Louisville who started most of last year for Golden State with all the injuries. Chris Middleton now with 17 points. He's 3 of 4 from three-point land. Got the rebound and the floor.
What would happen?
Wiseman another 3. That 12 points, and he's knocked down.
Up, and he's going to shoot it. You just say, gee, it's so fluid. Very easy.
Home at the left. This team within 9, just outside a minute to go. Chris Middleton, the leading scorer for Milwaukee, with 17. He had 27 in opening night against Boston. He's got 21 here tonight.
That was goaltending on that follow-up. But they didn't.
3 seconds to go. Curry from deep. No. And Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. 21 points for Chris Middleton on 11 shots.
We said 6 of their top 10 scorers from last year when the virus took over this league are no longer.
Had that hand injury last year. Only played in 5 games.
Pretty. What a nice change of direction. I'm sorry, Dave.
Now, we know how skilled he is. Former #1 overall, rebounded by Holiday. Giannis in transition with the assist, his 3rd field goal of the game. Defending NBA champs. Clippers Denver to follow on ESPN.
Remember we said now, can Golden State take care of the defensive boards from now? That's what I like right there.
Somehow got it back. Oubre has it poked away from behind by Middleton. Now Middleton spotting up. Here's Giannis. in his 8th year at age 26.
There he is.
Tries past Pascal, but missed the layup. Got it back and put 1 for 10, 0 for 5 from 3. 6 of 8 from downtown. Deep 3 by Curry. Too strong. He's 2 for 9. Looney went to Alexander Hamilton High School as number 5. Milwaukee. Jordan Poole from Milwaukee as well. Mulder's 3. Forbes kicks to the corner. Augustine gets past Bazemore. Hangs. There's Adetokounmpo driving. I don't know if he lost it or it ends up in the hands of Augustine.
Right now, you have 4 backups out there playing with Giannis. So what you're looking for is total team play, good ball movement. Anytime that you have as many new people, especially your second unit, the middle guy trying not to get a zone call by staying in the painted area. Nice pass.
6 minutes against Boston the other night. Horde at home. Deep 2.
Understand that he's got a tough job because with a team like this, you are coming off the bench. You got to lead that second group.
He talked about, the needing it to hurt in order to win. He had playoffs.
Well, just think of the development like we talked about. Well, he will be missed in the Boston area and in the Oakland area because he and Bill.
The Celtics are up next year on ABC, taking on out of Utah. Off of that shot, and the Bucks looking to run again. Right at Adetokounmpo. And there's a toughness, too, that Klay Thompson brings to the table that the Warriors will miss. Here's
Dinwiddie back on the court after being shaken up a moment ago. Brown in that game against Milwaukee, 33 in all.
Well, remember the 2 preseason games were a real struggle.
Pre-existing relationship with Kyrie Irving that he was telling us about a little bit earlier. So it gave Nash a nice head start on the job here. Cross court to Marcus Smart, side pocket thrilled. First time Eastern Conference All-Star a season ago. Smart inside for Jaylen Brown in traffic, throwing around nickels like manhole covers, huh? Marcus Smart.
There's Kemba Walker.
Christmas Day contest. And looking to add to that total, and Jeff Green, good defense on him, out to Pritchard, a shooter, and he drills
this young rookie.
Usurped Carson Edwards in the rotation. Allen stuffs it up.
I love this young man's ceiling, Jared Allen.
Yeah, when you combine their stats at the end of the day, the box score is going to look pretty impressive. Game Tristan Thompson. Here's Karis LeVert. Little ISO against Williams. That's a mismatch.
Wow.
And he converts AD. Nice little 2-man game between those two. And
guys,
Steve Nash, first-time head coach. And a Hawks head coach, Lloyd Pierce. About some of the nuances of being a first-time head coach. Gets another. Ousted by the Raptors. Allen with the block. And Ojale says, Brooklyn, here's LeVert. Torian Prince from deep, and he drilled.
you touched on it earlier.
Working off the elbow against the shorter Shamet. Steps through. Boy, that's beautiful. Former Sacramento Kings star Doug Christie recently says it's not unusual as LeVert slams when partially blocked. Pritchard with a nice ball fake and go off glass. Goal.
That free throw line area.
DeAndre Jordan. All-star 3 years ago. Jaylen Brown weaves into the paint.
Not a bad start to your season. And Ja Morant, 44.
Yes.
To go right to the rack.
Irving with the stare down 3. Brooklyn on the move. A deep 3. Cut. 3 all over Tatum. Got it off just in time.
Wow. Are you kidding?
Here in the first half, Mark Jones, Doris Burke, Ariel Helwani courtside. Tatum with the ball on the edges. Under a minute to go here. Tied at 51. Sidestep 3. Jason winning that time. Shot clock all the way down to 2. Marcus Smart. Here's Durant out top. Thompson switched on to him. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, we have chronicled Doris as Durant with a mid-range jump. Just underway here in the third quarter. Brooklyn down by 1, but not for long. Ending for the
soft voice, you know what I mean?
Right. As Dinwiddie, Durant. Thompson trying to stick him again, and folks, it just He's fine with it.
He's fine with it, and he's also efficient with it. And that's what you're going to have to be if you're him. Nice shot.
They go to Durant again. He's got 9 quick points in the period and an assist.
So Kevin Durant is...
And one and done. Back comes Kyrie Irving. Hits another gear and finishes with a one-man show here in the third quarter. Like I said, he's been third quarter, first half. Green with a nice ball fake on Durant. Got him in the air and made it over Tice, no good. Allen with great hustle for the offensive board. Kyrie from deep. Got it by 8. And Durant makes the hurt go away. Here's Irving and Durant and LeVert on the break. Kyrie off glass. Good.
You got to...
Kevin Durant has 16 in the quarter. Irving has 7. Allen without Tatum and Brown on the floor at the same time. Irving with a nice step through off glass.
Those guys are sitting on the other side of the court, so it's a tough team to play against and a tough team.
Sentiments expressed by Brad Stevens, part of the Celtics family. The Heinsons and the jump on my league pass. I love listening to it by Tatum. Karis LeVert, good playmaking, finds Shamet for and back comes Marcus Smart. Nice bounce pass inside. Brown. A lot of things in the NBA, Doris Burke, but there's a lot of talent on this roster when you look at guys who really could be. Brown takes the handoff from Thompson. Good patience by Jaylen Brown and finish.
But I loved watching LeBron.
Right. Irving from deep hits the Irving with a great moment after their last game as Durant. Their chemistry experiment really had a head start. Kyrie got defense that time by Smart with the rip. Cross court to Brown on the layup. And the rookie switches out onto Kyrie. School time. Ring the bell. Irving in a rush. The dime drop to Dinwiddie.
Well, James throws it up. Davis throws it down. 5 points or less, 19 of them than any team in the league. Powell lines that one up, and Powell off the turnover. James to Davis. Davis gets inside. Counting. Knocked that down and a free. Schroeder. Sweet pass inside. Little slip pass. Up a 3. Gasol keeps it alive in a new 14. James way outside. Knocked. Powell goes inside, goes right at Gasol. Alley-oop inside. Finney-Smith on it. And Finney-Smith go through. Davis backs in. Little jump hook. Lakers shooting 57% from the field. And that'll go on the other night. Doncic kicks it back out. Trey Burke. Cleveland catch and shoot. That's a 3 for Dallas. Doncic goes, drives, puts it up, banks it home with
Celtics without talking about those two guys.
Nice feed inside. James.
Like LeBron James, he'll be a tremendous asset.
James tries another. Markieff Morris spotting up. Rebound. Caruso wide open. That's another attack with a steal. There's James Johnson. Gets some contact, banks it. Veteran in his 12th year in the league. Jumper, Montrezl Harrell. Meanwhile, a 3-game road trip to start for the Mavericks. High arcing 3. Doncic to Richardson. Goes across the lane, flips it up, shot rolls around. Doncic banks it home. And they've got under 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Schroeder again. Up to James. Davis reposts. Powell trying to stay with him. Forces him a fall away shot. Throws it ahead. Caldwell Pope feeds James and throws it. 5 on the 24. Falling away. Got it. No fouls to give. Schroeder the fake. Kicks it back out. Kuzma gets it off in time and hits. Shortest gap between winning a title and starting the next season. As you mentioned, is James Porzingis. They expect that early January. Finney-Smith using the left hand. Nice. Richardson harassing Schroeder. Davis gets it.
And then making sure you're taking quality shots, making the defense better. He felt good about it.
He doesn't feel good sitting home tonight.
James back.
Somebody tell me, look, don't do it.
right. Doncic quickly scored a three-pointer himself. Trey Burke lines it up and nails it. Davis with the save. Nope. Goes right to Powell. Powell a little out of control, but 13 here in this third. And Schroeder, 16 for Schroeder.
Well, he doesn't miss a play, and his pass is just like that one, on target.
Save. Can't get that one to go. Montrezl Harrell comes in, and Harrell back. A terrific offensive.
You're going to have that type of effort. You're going to have the same type of results.
Doncic. Schroeder drives on Burke. Nice feed inside. Montrezl Harrell. And again, use Doncic to Burke. Burke again. Hits. Orleans middle of the season. Look what that did to the Pelicans that year.
Like it as a coach is commitment, buy-in, as Kuzma.
Guy who now twice, remember, he was out partying in Las Vegas and Atlanta when training camp started.
Doncic now picked up by Kuzma. Step back, three-pointers up, rattles in.
Headlines when he came in as a Laker and said, I want to start. That's pretty gutsy.
And steal and save. Lakers come the other way. Kuzma rattles in a. Jim Hardaway gets past Harrell, throws it up off the glass.
Fourth quarter, everything to me.
Not play in the opening night loss in Phoenix. Richardson using that big, huge hand. James goes backdoor, gets inside and reverse. Nice pass, nice finish. Richardson launches a three. That's good. And the lead is Caruso. James sets. Kuzma using some screens. The floater's up and good.
When he tried to do too much, he's allowing the game to come to him much better.
Their first win of the season after that opening night loss to the Clippers. How about it? Harrell's going to take another jumper. Harrell's got 20 points for Montrezl Harrell.
If he did.
Okay, funny man, I've had one since grammar school, that's for sure.
Now, what does that translate to? The Mavericks, because he's such a good defender, is to make sure he remains assertive offensively.
Use them, but also making it a collaborative effort. A back and forth combo. Hammer off the steal.
You're going to go, let's be really honest. You win the championship, you're not going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
At three,
Dronky and Stan and Ann and Nana in Columbia, Missouri are loving it. How about that fit?
Jokic fighting. Batum winning. Corner three.
George, if he gets back to that defensive and offensive form,
Denver will.
It becomes so hard to guard everybody else because they get excited and they move because they know they're going to get rewarded.
And that'll kick in next year. Leonard sets up Ibaka. In each of his first two games of a season, Magic Johnson.
Both teams.
It's got that rematch juice, right? For him.
The monster. You need bodies for him.
George, 10 points in the quarter.
Talented free throw shooting team. 2 fouls on Serge Ibaka, 2 on Patrick. How will you adjust?
Drafted him is because they liked the way he controlled the game.
Reggie Jackson live.
They came back down from 3-1. That was just impressive enough. But the fact that they did it against a team win the championship.
Kennard, he's been aggressive, which is what Ty Lue wants from him. Zubac. Here's Bol at 7-2. Morris a deep three. Clippers good hands and the steal from Denver. Barton got back.
Okay.
Leonard.
He's not getting the opportunity to practice and play the way they would like because of the short layoff. And okay, Serge.
That is a backcourt violation. Hits the three from the Morris. Finds the cutter. Harris behind the Sap. What a delivery carry.
For these goals to come to fruition. So he's got to be patient and hardworking, not just hard.
Here's Leonard. The jab step and the Leonard against the Lakers. Here caught sleeping. Barton out of the inbound for Denver to shoot. Jokic has it knocked away by Leonard. Batum to his right. Leonard the shovel. Batum. Now. Jokic with 1 second left. His three.
For both teams. Instead, he's leaning on what the Clippers did in the regular season in their sole game lead.
That because you're going to see it all year long. Guys trying to figure out themselves, their coaches, and their new staff.
Nice delivery from Harris
for the young player. Jamal Murray, I had him as a player. I love what he's done, but he's got to get going.
18. Here is Murray. Waits and lays it. Field goal of the game for Jamal Murray. Murray on the attack. Back-to-back buckets.
I'm still hungry.
Me too, man.
There we go.
Let's play another one tonight after. Down the three. The Clippers have led by as many as 21. Batum can't. Jokic flips it up. Plus the foul.
The triple week, same plays from Cleveland. I see you, T-Lou.
Batum catch 5.
Now 20 with 3 minutes to go in the third.
Williams pull up in. Murray, difficult. And Denver ends up giving the Clippers another chance.
And they always make you pay.
George, step back three in. Points for Paul George. Half floater, left short, followed up. Nice little shot on the reverse. Into the game, good contest here. Murray ends up with it 5-on-2. Dozier lays third. And a chance to cut him. Leonard 1-on-1. Help didn't come. 7. Clippers in front. 9 minutes to go in the fourth. Lot of game left. Murray on a 3. Call that a 2 from Murray. Ibaka good. Jokic 1 assist, 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. Murray fading away. Start to heat up. Murray another 3. Oh yeah, he's got it. Jackson behind the back, flips it. Murray gives it up. Jokic on the fake, the Euro. Hit, long board, loose ball taken by Denver. Murray is fouled. Why Leonard is down.
That's Clipper. Yeah, that's Clipper on Clipper crime
right
there.
The Clippers locker room after 1 of 7. George behind the back, 2 of it for Los Angeles. Squeezes it out to Barton. Step back 3. Ibaka on the attack, finds Williams. 3. George jumper for Denver. Morris finds Murray, corner 3. Turn after a collision with Serge Ibaka. Here is Beverly, his 3 is good. And